You want something better?
Budget for your gadget with 𝐂𝐴𝐿𝐴
Budget for your gadgets, not with 𝐂𝐴𝐿𝐴, but actually with the Techno Boys. You're tuned in with Techno Boy David
and Techno Boy Whack. Whoa!
Whoa!
My
I mean,
echo
it
sounds
sounds like heaven right now.
You see, because we have something like ethereal level products for you guys.
Well, okay, there we go. I think everything's we're sounding normal now. We're sounding
ladies and gents.
We're back here on Earth. So, as per usual, guys, here on Budget for Your Gadgets, our friends over at 𝐂𝐴𝚚𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚑 have sent us another wonderful gadget to review, recommend, talk about, whatever you guys want to call it.
Exactly, ladies and gents. So last time, we listened to you guys. Last time we did a printer as well, and everybody seemed to love it because of the amazing deal that they had for it.
Yeah, actually, out of all the gadgets we've done before, there was a lot more interaction with the printer. Are you guys printer fans?
To be fair, printers, surprisingly, you do need it much more often. Like, you don't realize it.
Really?
Like, you don't realize it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, for me, I'm an email PDF boy.
I get that. I get that.
So I just send everything digitally.
No, I get that. Well, even though I'm in computer science, I still need to print a lot for everyday schoolwork.
Yes.
So of course, more printers would be amazing. And do we have just the product for you? Right in front of you guys. For you, those over on playback.tv/magic899, you guys are currently looking at the Canon G3 730.
And those of you guys tuning over on your radio sets, just believe us when we say it looks slick.
It looks slick. We got a printer. It's on the bigger side, but the reason for its size is because of the amount of capabilities that it has.
Ooh, okay.
We have a big boy for one. Okay, let's look at first exterior. We have a clean black exterior.
Classic. Most printers run in the same build.
You know that additional appliances, they'd be hard to store around, and of course this would fit right into your setup, I'd say.
I would say this is a lot, I guess, not thinner. Thinner is not the word. Most printers are pretty wide. Yeah, this one's not as wide as regular printers.
Yeah.
So I think it can fit into nook and crannies like a lot better.
I get that. I get that. Yeah.
So, it feels a lot more compact, I would say, than normal printers.
Exactly. But what we're looking at right now, the thing is, this thing has a bunch of features. For one, we have wireless printing. I think that's like a common thing, like a industry standard nowadays.
Yes.
Wireless printing, because it's so much easier when it comes to properly printing everything.
Exactly, especially when you're in large offices, or when you need to print, your office is in one side of the room.
Sure, you don't need to stand
and then the printer's all the way on the other side. Like, come on, guys, you don't want to walk all the way just to get your copy. Or back in the olden days when wireless printing didn't exist, you had to send it to a separate computer and then print from that computer.
Yeah, and the cable management was probably crazy.
It was horrible.
So
at least
here, it won't be a freaking problem.
Just send it over to the printer and be like, hey, you can even ask one of your buddies, hey, I printed something earlier, can you go grab it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
When it comes to the ink on this thing, we're looking at a ink tank, refillable ink tank.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Basically,
why is that relevant?
It's much nicer when it comes to cost efficiency.
Okay.
Because cartridges, usually they'd be more expensive, and most of the time they run out quickly. But here, you have control on your ink. You can refill it anytime you want, and you have more control on how much ink you have.
Oh, yeah, I know older printers tend to have this function where if you want new ink, you really have to take out the old ink cartridge, put in a new one, and it's so expensive.
Exactly.
But with these refillable ink cartridges, the idea, you just pop it open and pour some ink in, bang.
Exactly.
I will say this though, guys, major disclaimer.
Yeah.
Careful when you're putting your ink in the cartridge because it gets all over your hands. You're gonna have ink on your hands for a whole week.
I can tell you have an ink tank too.
I used to have one.
Yeah, I get
and
that.
let me tell you guys, it was like for a whole week, everyone's gonna ask,
what happened to your hands?
Yeah, why do you have such colorful hands? Is this like nail polish gone wrong? And I'm like, no. Just had to replace some ink cartridges.
I get that. Printing quality, let's look at that. We're talking 4,800 by 1,200 dpi resolution. That's a lot of fancy numbers, but let's say this is high definition.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, we're talking numbers here, numbers there. I'm not a numbers guy.
We're talking high definition printing. This thing has the ability to print and scan as well. We have a scanner here on top.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is like a 3-in-1, and it can print, scan and copy.
Yes, exactly.
So if you guys are looking to replace your 3 separate, you have a printer and a scanner and a copier, throw it all away. way, just get this one one device.
All you need is one big thing.
And just fit it in like into the side of your computer or on your shelf.
Yeah.
Boom,
dude.
right there. Just one gadget for the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing I really like about this thing is this thing boasts a really good print speed.
Okay.
They have 11 pages per minute.
Per minute?
Per minute.
Wow.
So
okay.
this thing isn't slugging off when it comes to printing. If you're in a hurry, let's say you have a thesis and you need
to print your last minute thesis.
Yeah, like last minute revisions or something. Or maybe you have a paper for a report.
Or maybe, you're supposed to give your demo to your bosses and, all the financial statements. You don't have it printed out yet.
Dude,
bang, right
here. Just give it a minute and it'll get your 11 pages done.
All your 11 pages to give to your bosses so that you don't get fired.
Exactly. It supports A4 size, so it supports different types of sizes of paper.
I'm actually curious though.
Yeah.
What about color speed? Because, black and white, it can print 11 pages. But is it different for colors?
Oh, okay. So for black and white, it's 11 pages.
Oh, okay.
For color, we have 6 pages
per
minute.
Let me tell you guys, though. You guys are going to be like, wow, what? Why is it cut in half? Guys, color, there's when you add color to print, all right, it takes a lot more time, guys.
To be fair, there's a lot more things to process, a lot more colors to add into the ink. For black and white, it's just black, and then it reads out the whites, and then, yeah.
Let's put it in real person terms.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're supposed to draw a sketch.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to just draw the sketch in black and white and submit that. But if you have to color the whole thing, it's going to take extra time.
Exactly.
Same thing with a printer.
And, that's still really good. 6 minutes
Guys,
per...
you can print 6 photos. Like, let's just say you're a photographer. You need to print out your photo demos.
6 high-definition photos.
You can print in a minute. Come on,
really
guys.
Good.
I don't know what else you want from us, guys.
That's really, really good. One thing that comes with this thing, though, is we did say that it has ink tanks, but it comes with a maintenance cartridge.
Oh.
Which is the MC-G04 maintenance cartridge, which is an additional thing for this printer.
Does it come with the printer, or is it like each sold separately?
It's an additional thing for the printer.
So it's like each sold separately scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this thing right here,
yes.
This thing is meant to basically clean your printer for you.
Okay.
So
it's like a maintenance tool.
Yeah, it's a maintenance tool that you just plug in. If there's something wrong with your printer, so the ink's not working properly, the ink's not coming out properly.
Stuff's not flowing, stuff's not moving.
You just plug this thing into this thing, and then you'll be able to, it'll go through a maintenance period to clean itself up.
Okay.
And so it helps the longevity of your printer.
Guys, I'm also going to say this in case you don't have to buy the maintenance
This
tool.
is an additional thing.
I'm just saying, if your printer starts breaking and you're like, what do I do? The maintenance tool would have really helped a lot with that.
We're bringing this out because we know that you guys might need it in the near future. Let's say if you do get it.
I know our lovely friends over at Asianic are more than willing to help you out with all your tech needs.
Exactly.
But you don't want to have to go all the way to the store just to get it fixed, right?
Exactly.
This
might
is
as well have something with you.
Right. Something on deck, on hand to make sure that, things don't go AWOL.
Yeah.
While, instead of... Imagine, especially for the commuters. Imagine you're going to have to commute all the way to an Asianic store.
You got to bring the
with
printer?
a printer.
That's terrible,
guys,
That's terrible, dude.
Yes. Oh, and I'm seeing over here at Playback, a lot of... People are finally asking, they're like, you guys are talking so much. Here they go again, the techno boys talking about tech. How much kaya itong printer?
Oh, so for the price of this printer, we're talking 9,995 pesos.
Just under 10K.
Dude, for this many features for that price, this good of a printer, I'm not gonna lie.
Black and white, in color, prints like 11
Fast
pages.
printing speed.
And it's a printer copier and printer
copier scanner.
Come on, guys. Lower than 10K. Come on.
And
what more do you want from us?
Here's the thing. The main thing with printers is cost efficiency. So this time, you won't have to go to the computer shop. You won't have to go back and forth.
It's a long-term investment.
Exactly. And you get to save up more, especially since it also helps with the ink prices isn't too bad because it's an ink tank. Cost-efficient ink.
Yeah, you can. In fact, I'm 99.9% sure Asianic also sells ink, the refillable ink for this printer.
Grab it with it.
So honestly, when you make your round trip to Asianic and you're going to be like, I want to buy this printer, just buy the maintenance cartridge and the ink while you're there. Just add it all. But someone else is asking, wala bang freebies?
Oh,
do our Asianic, do our buddies at Asianic have us covered?
Oh my gosh, okay. Perfect. perfect that you guys ask. So basically, if you guys get this, you guys get a free 500 peso Starbucks gift check. Online and offline cash buyers. This is for specific branches. I'll mention the branches real quick.
Okay, this is for offline buyers, right?
This is
because
for,
I mean, if it's online, it's just on their website,
yeah,
Asianic.
If you pay with cash.
Yeah, if you pay with cash on their website,
you get
Asianic.
500 pesos free Starbucks gift card.
Over at their website, 𝐴𝚑𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen.
But for offline cash buyers, where can they go?
Okay, they can go to SM Manila, SM Mega Mall, SM Makati, SM Batangas, SM Calamba, SM 𝙿𝚛𝚒𝚗𝚒, SM Pampanga, SM Clark, and SM Baliwag. This is valid until May 26,
26. Okay.
I say you guys get this as soon as possible, so you guys
have
get
like
the most
5 days left.
Yeah, you guys can get them. And for the maintenance printer as well, this is again sold separately, but you guys can get it over at Asianic for only 499 pesos.
There you go, guys.
Basically, we have an entire set ready for you guys for everything that you guys will need for your printing needs. We have a scanner, printer, copier with a maintenance tool, and you guys even get a 500 peso gift check with it. We're giving you guys something additional.
Asianic's giving you guys something.
Asianic, the goats, giving us something, always bringing something to the table.
That's why don't worry, guys. And if you can't do it offline, you can always purchase over at asianic.com.ph.
You guys can see everything over there on their website, all the details we talked about today.
Yes, if you're curious to see if they have any other freebies, once again, you can check out their website. All the information's over there if what we said isn't enough for you guys.
Exactly.
If it's not enough to convince you guys.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, this was
Gadget with 𝐶𝚂𝚑𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚑.
At Asianic, better people, better service, better deals. You may visit our branches, flash on the screen.